Hello, my dear children. Grade 7 English medium. You are warmly welcome to this video class. I am going to start a very important lesson from your civic education. Civic education means studying about people and society. It is called citizenship education. I am going to start the unit 2 from this video. It is about our society. First of all, I am going to talk about society. What is a society? What is a society? Can you think about the meaning of this word? Pute, my dear children, it's a group of people. If I simplify that, I can say society means a group of people. A group of people living together in one place can be defined as a society. A society has many members, many and more members. But family doesn't have more members. A family has limited members. Limited members. Maybe 3 members, 4, 5, maximally 6, 7 members. But a society has maybe 1,000, 10,000. So we cannot tell an exact number for the members of a society. Right. I want to ask a question from you. How is a society formed? How is a society formed? A society is made, formed by connecting or joining family. Okay with it? Look at here. This is the society. This is the society. Now, you can see here a family. Here are family members. There is another family. Here is another family. There is another family. So we can see different families. Not only 4. Here again we can take another family. Again we can take another family. Now you are understanding how a society is formed. A society is formed by a collection of families. Family, it is the smallest unit of the society. It is the most important unit, part of the society. Without families, no societies are formed. A society is formed with a number of families. So Sri Lanka has different societies. Sinhala, Muslim, Tamil, Burgher, Malay. They are ethnic societies. As well as religious society, Buddhist society, Hindu society, Christian or Catholic society, Islamic society, Islamic society. Understand, my dear? There are different cultures. They also can be taken as societies. Sinhala Buddhist society. Like that. Now you understood about society. What are the societies? Examples. Can you see in a surrounding. Family is a society, but school is a society. Temple is a society. Church, mosque, kovil. Understand? Okay? A sports club is a society. Health club, they are societies. So they have many members. They work together. They talk one another. They have different ideas, but they discuss and take the final decisions. That's why we would love to be a member of a society. Society is very important because we cannot live alone. Myself, you cannot live yourself alone. You also need other people. If you want other people like friends, teachers, relations, neighbors, and others. You also should be a member of society. My dear children, now you understood the meaning of society. So I want to take you to the prehistorical societies, very ancient societies. What is the first society? The ancient people lived in very old societies. The first human, Australopithecus, they lived in Stone Age. That was a society. Secondly, they lived in a nomadic society. What did they do? They worked together. They went looking for grasslands for the animals. They built houses together. They went to the jungle and collected food and other fruits, vegetables, honey, treacle, flowers, nuts and seeds together. They hunted animals together. They dug the paddy fields together. They, cleaned their environment together. So they worked together. They faced challenges together. When we are together, we are united. We have a society. We can face the challenges successfully. We can solve the problems easily because we have unity. Unity is the strength. That is very strong strength. And we can discuss. We have different ideas. We can get the better solution. 2 heads, 3 heads. Very good. That means better and stronger than 1 head. That's why society is very important. Now I explained you the meaning of the society. I told you how a society is made or formed. Then I talked about the members of the society and some examples of societies and prehistorical societies and the uses or benefits of society. My dear children, now we are going to do the lesson from the textbook. Okay, now you can see a real picture of a society. So you can see different number of families around the society. A society is made by a group of families. Okay, my dear children. So I told you number of examples about the society. Actually, how did ancient people face the challenges? So they faced challenges as a team, as a society. What did they do together? So I told you what they did together, like going looking for grasslands and engaged in cultivations like digging the paddy field, watering the plants, digging the wells, harvesting the, their crops, so many activities. Okay, now we are going to study about interrelationships in society. What is the meaning of interrelationships? Actually, a society has different members who coming from different societies. So we can talk about parents, children, teachers, elders. Who else, my dear? Who else? Neighbors, asalvasiyan. The next door people, neighbors. Relations, relatives, relations. Nadayo, kins, Kins. They are the people whom we can see in a society. So they are the members of the society. They must have a very close interrelationship between one another and each other. You can look at this diagram. Neighbors to parents, parents to neighbors, neighbors to relations, relations to neighbors, relations to children, children to relations, children to parents, parents to children. So we can say all members have very close contacts. Such a very close combination contact is called interrelationships. We can see two interrelationships. Two interrelationships. We can see two interrelationships. What are these two interrelationships here? One is interpersonal relationships. One is interpersonal relationships. The other one is intersocial relationships. Intersocial relationships. Pute, what is an interpersonal relationship? That is a combination between people. People. Like neighbors, parents, parents, children, children and parents between relations like that. What is an intersocial relationship? Intersocial relationship. So between societies, from school to temple or kovil or mosque church, from market to the school, from school to old students association, from old associations to the school development society. Understand? We are going to learn them. So we should have very close combination, attachment between us. That is called interrelationships in society. It is very important. So we can actually consider about others' needs. When you are in a need, we can help. When there is a funeral at our home, the other people will come and help us. So we can share the supports one another. When we are in sad, when we are in a need, so the other people will help us. They will contribute their services towards other people. That's why we need interrelationships in society. So, my dear children, Remember this very well. When you become very old or big, don't try to be alone. Always you must help the society. You must build up those societies. You must continue them. They make actually so many duties in the society. They help the people. They develop the well-being of the people. They develop the qualities of the people. There are so many advantages also. Now let's go to next part. My dear children, now I am going to talk about the interrelationships between parents and children. Who are the parents? Your mother and father are your parents. Your mother and father. If your mother and father are not with you, then there will be guardians. Guardians means obage bhara karwa. Maybe your uncle, auntie, grandparents, guardian, your parents and guardian. The children means the son, daughter, and so many things. Okay. Now, my dear children, we are going to talk about the interrelationships between parents and children. First, I am going to talk about the duties and responsibilities of parents to the children. Of parents to the children. What are they? As your parents, they must feed you. They must give you food, nutrients. They must help you to grow well, to be healthy. They must let you play. They must keep you happy. They must give you to enjoy yourself with your friends by playing. They must send you to school. That means give the education. They try to make you a good person to the society. They must protect you from the accidents, from diseases, from other problems. They must safeguard you from bad conducts of the society, bad, influences of the society. They must love you. They must protect you, caring and sharing. Your parents must hand over the properties at the correct age for you, as well as they must give you, at suitable marriages also. From the birth up to the marriage, they must look after you and they must guide you. These are the responsibilities and duties, as well as the relationships between the parents and children. Now, my dear children, I would like to talk about the duties and responsibilities. Or if I say they are relationships between children and parents. The children must look after the parents when they become older. Children must feed them because your parents fed you or feeding now. Then you must feed them when they are older. Then you must respect them. You must listen to them. You must obey their rules and conditions, regulations. You must protect the family name. You must protect their customs, traditions. You must actually love them. You must help them. You have to look after them when they are sick. You have to provide other necessary supports. So they are the duties and the responsibilities, as well as we can say the relationships from children to the parents. Then we can build up a very nice world. We can create a better society, a peaceful society, a loving and kind society. We help each other. Children love parents. That combination will last forever. But we have seen children have put some parents into the elders' homes. We have seen some parents have put their children into the children's homes. See how it is very sad. But if we follow these relationships, interpersonal relationships properly, no one will go to the elders' home or to the children's home. That's why you must learn them very well. Okay, my dear. Now let's go to next part of the lesson. After talking about the relationship between the parents and children, I'm carrying you to talk the relationships between the teachers and the children. A very important part. Now we are going to identify the duties and the responsibilities of the teachers and children. So then only we can build up a good relationship between teachers and children. The teachers' responsibilities and duties. They must provide a proper knowledge properly to the children, students. They must look after them. The teachers must guide the children and students properly. They must not mislead them. Understand? They always build a balanced personality in the student. Understand, my dear? As well as they must realize good and bad to the students. The teachers must identify the skills and the talents, competencies of the students. So I can remember a very important incident. Once Usain Bolt, the fastest sprinter in the world, said at media interview, earlier he used to play cricket, but after seeing him running fast, one of teachers had sent him to the athletics. The athletics teacher had trained him as a sprinter. Now he's a world famous, the fastest sprinter, short distance runner who have won hundreds of gold medals at Olympics. Who identified his skills and talents? Teacher. That is a good teacher. That teacher identified the skills and talents of Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt said so. Now I am going to talk about the duties and responsibilities of the students. Students must respect the teachers. They must listen to the teachers. They must obey the teachers. They must follow the teachers' advice every time. They must study well. They must not skip the lessons. They must not disobey the teachers. They must do homework. They have to do their work properly. Then only the teachers and students can build up a strong bond, a tie that is called a relationship between those two. Then, my dear children, you as a student, you understand about them. As a teacher, I am understanding them every time because my duty is to follow my duties. Your duty is to follow your duties. Your parents' duties as children, your duties. Then, my dear, we are learning interpersonal relationships of the society. You learned about the teachers, students, children, and parents. They are very important for your life. Then you can live peacefully and in unity. So we can create a good family background. we can create a good school society. We can actually study very well. So we have seen some students do not respect the teachers. They go to fight with the teachers in the schools. That is very bad. Okay. So we know that Lord Buddha has taught us that if we do so, we will go to the hell, or we will be gone to the hell. Hell under the ground. It is believed that there is a very bad place called hell. If you do good, you will go to the heaven. You will be taken to the heaven. So they are very good concepts. They have very good concepts. Without hitting, so we can give those concepts to children. Then do good, be good and do good. Don't do bad, don't be bad. Okay, my dear. My dear children, now I am going to talk about the interrelationships between neighbors and relations. Let's see that. This is you, my dear. Here is you. This is neighbors. Neighbors. They are next door people. Next door people. Asalvasian. Here we can see relations. They are kins. These are kids. Kith and kin. Kith and kin. Understand? Kith and kin. They are called kith and kin. Next door people. Asalvasian. They are relations, relatives or lakare. Now what are the duties of you towards the neighbors? Neighbors live in next door. Next door means near your house. Sometimes they are not relations. They are very close family members, you know. So we have to visit them once a week. We must help them. We have to provide them some supports and aids when they are in a problem. When they get sick, we can visit them and help them. We can talk with them. When there is a party or function, we can give the support to arrange it. You know how you should help for your neighbors. Understand? But today, most of we have built, very big and very strong walls around our houses, So we are separated from neighbors and relations. We don't have very close contacts with them today, the modern society. So earlier we always visited the relations and the neighbors' homes. But today we don't have very close contacts with them. We don't go to visit them. We are very busy. That is very bad today. So we have to keep very close contacts, relationships between the neighbors and relations. The neighbors are very important. They also come and help us. They also visit us. When they prepare a special tasty food, they give a small portion for us. At the New Year, we share each other those sweet meats. And my dear children, but today we use mobile phones, Facebook, we have WhatsApp. We always use the mobile phone, play video games. Then we don't go to talk with them. We don't have very close contacts with them now. Now you think that we live here. This is our house. This is the neighbor's house. This is our house. This is relation's house. Right, okay? So sometimes only 1 kilometer. Sometimes only 500 meters. But we don't go to visit them. We don't go to visit them. We just call and ask about the information and the details of their family. We don't go to visit them. So that is a bad and unfavorable habit. That will be a problem. When we lose those social contacts, we will be alone in the society. And the relations. So we must take care of our relations. Our elder father, elder mother, they are the relations. Our younger father, younger mother, auntie, uncle, grandparents, fathers, grandparents, paternal grandparents, mother's side, maternal grandparents. We must visit them. Cousin brothers, cousin sisters, they are relations. Loku amma, loku tata, bapa punji amma, mama nanda. They are relations. So we have to talk with them. We must go to visit them. We must help them. Some relations are poor. They are poor. They don't have money. So we can help them. So you think that you have extra pencil box and extra pencil box. So you can give that to your cousin brother or to your neighbor. You think that you have an extra school bag. You have been presented by another person. So don't keep that in your cupboard. Give that to your next door or one of neighbors. You practice those good habits. Then, my children, we must keep a very close contact or relationship between the neighbors as well as relations. Then only we can live in this society very happily and in unity and harmonious. So we have to build up a very better society. Living together, united, we will win. Divided, we will fall. So we can teach about the unity, harmony. That means harmony. Reconciliation, sahajivanaya. Reconciliation, sahajivanaya. Reconciliation and unity from the family, from our next door, from our relations. Even Lord Jesus has taught us to love the neighbors. Asalasiya prema karan. Your Lord Jesus has advised you to do so. Don't go to fight with them. But some people go to fight with them. Because of the fence or because of the road, because of some garbage problem, they fight one another, each other. They have become enemies for a long time. The children also have become enemies. Don't do so. Don't do so. They are very bad. Okay? And relations have become angry with us because of some property problems. Then don't think about that. Forget them. Forgive them. Forgive them. Forget them. They are relations. They are neighbors. Finally, we all are humans. We are the animals who have an advanced mind, a brain. We can think, we can plan, we can solve the problems, we have solutions, we can discuss. Why should we fight? Why should we quarrel one another? Then, my children, we can build a very nice society for our future generations. Now, I think you understood the lesson very well about the society. So we are talking about the society. Now, we are going to identify some other relationships in the society. First, you understand about family, parents, children, then the school, that means teachers and the students. After that, society, neighbors and relations. Now we are going to learn another 3 more places. One is religious places, religious institutions. The other one is village development society or association. The last one, sports clubs. These are the different types of relationships that have in a human society, that exist in a human society. So we have to understand about different types of relationships with other places. First of all, we are going to talk about the religious institutions. Religious institutions. Religious institutions. Religious institutions. Religious institutions. What are they? Temple, church, mosque, kovil, okay? Temple, church, mosque, kovil. So how do they help to the society, to you? We can learn religion, maybe Buddhism from the temple, Catholicism and Christianity from the church, then Islam from mosque, and Hinduism from the kovil. You can learn religion. You can develop your well-being. That means your qualities, good manners. As well as you can develop your social well-being, spiritual development, your mental development. You can become a good person. You can change your bad and unfavorable habits. You can become a good person. These religious places teach us so many good things, good values and concepts to our life. They help to create a perfect person, a completed perfect person. They teach us kindness, love, affection, compassion. So many things. Patience, endurance, so many good virtues. So you can learn so many things from these religious places, institutions to your life, to the society. They are very good for our life. Then we can talk about second one, village development society or association, Sangamaya, Samitiya. What is the village development association? The people of the village have formed a special society to develop the village, to solve the problems of the village, to build up the roads, to build up the community halls, to provide the facilities to the school, to develop the temple, to solve the problems like water, drinking water problem, electricity, the public library, the public park. So there are so many problems in a village or in a town, an urban area. That's why we need such a society. So that is a very important society. Then the members and the people always meet once a month and talk about the issues. They collect money as the memberships and they take other supports and funds from other people, from the government, from their well-wishers, and develop the village. So you can understand the duties and responsibilities of the village development society. I told you what do. They help to develop the village in different ways. And then the people will be very happy. They will work together. They will work actually like the children of one mother. there is unity, there is harmony, there is peace. Now we can create a very better, very nice society. Understand, my children? Next one is the other societies. Third one is about other societies or clubs. Societies. Okay, what are they? So we can talk about sports clubs. We can talk about past pupils, associations. We can talk about youth clubs. We can talk about so many things. Environmental societies. So there are different associations, clubs. We can write number of examples or let's say. So the other societies, other clubs, they also provide great contributions to the society, towards the society and its people. What does sports club do? They help to develop our health. They develop our leadership qualities. They actually provide us very, close contacts with other people. So they do so many things. So we can meet different people. We can play with them. We can talk with them. Then we can build unity, harmony, reconciliation. And then the past pupils associations like All Boys Association, All Girls Association, Adishishya Sangama. So it is very important. They also give so many advantages to the society. And next, youth club, environment club, societies. They provide us so many duties to the society. Anyway, my dear children, now you understand about the society, the features of the society, the members of the society, the difference between society and family, and some examples of society like school, temple, like that. Then you understood about the responsibilities and duties of the people of the different societies, between them and among them, one another, each other. Then you understood about those things, religious places, neighbors, relations, sports clubs, isn't it? And actually village development society. So that is a very good lesson. You improved your knowledge very well. So I hope to start the second part of the lesson of this unit from next video. So I would like to say bye, not for a long break, only for a small break. Till I meet again you from the second video of the same unit.